So, welcome to another Courage Monday. So, I had mentioned that what I wanted to do was to share some things with you to show you some things. And so, what you're looking at here is a section of an email that I wrote. I was a person who made a decision during the pandemic what I would be tolerant of and what I wouldn't be tolerant of during the whole thing that went on. So I am no longer with that company. There was new management that was brought in shortly before the pandemic, and I was not in agreement with decisions that management made. And so I felt that some of their decisions were basically not correct, and I felt some of their practices were discriminatory. So I chose to submit a resignation with what I would do and what I wouldn't do. And if that wasn't acceptable, I would resign immediately. So I resigned immediately. So this is why I want to talk about courage, because I was the only one to take the position that I took. And I did get messages from people afterwards. But that's not the point of this. This isn't about patting me on the back or anything like that. And of course, I'm not showing any names. I'm not showing business information, nothing. I will only show you things like this, but it will be ambiguous, so you will not know who was involved. Here's the thing. Either we believe what God says in his word or we don't. Either we act on God's word or we don't. And so because I know the dark is getting darker, then that means we as believers, remember what we talked last week in Ephesians 6 about standing when you have nothing left, just stand on what God says. So what does he say in John 17:17? He says this, sanctify them in the truth. Your word is truth. So Jesus says, God's word, this is the truth. This is the truth that you need to be concerned about. And this is the only truth that you need to be concerned about. What does God say in his word? Jesus says, sanctify them in the truth. Your word is truth. God's word is truth. The rest of it, no matter what they try to spin, what they try to say, how they try to manipulate people, whatever their plans are for coercion, etc. God's word is truth. Stand on that. So as we go through these Mondays, I'll have more things like this to show you. This is just what I wanted to show you in this video today. You're going to see more of this. I have nothing to hide. I know what I believe. I know what I stand for, and I'm not going to surrender to something that I don't think is from God. So, I really want to encourage you. I want to encourage myself. You know, the darkness is getting darker, and we just need to lift each other up. We're all doing life together, and encourage one another in the body to stand on what God says. Jesus says, sanctify them in the truth. Not some of the truths or there's other truth, but the truth, the one and only truth. Your word is truth. God's word is the truth. Stand on his word. Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Armor up. We ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.